having power outages. It's freaking weird. Well, actually, I do know why. We just had a big, massive thunderstorm come through, and like it stopped, but like it keeps freaking turning off, and it's like the storm's already passed or something. I guess it's doing this.
EA Sports is
so we gotta restart a freaking again after we did so freaking well.
Hello again, and welcome
freaking
Rich Starter,
hole.
alongside my friend and
that
colleague
hole
Frank
is alright.
Novello,
We're
here in
gonna
the state
retry
of
this.
Washington, getting ready
Maybe
for a
we
wonderful
won't get
day of
another
golf.
power outage
Chambers Bay,
again.
the site of the action. And Frank, what can you tell us about this course?
Well, if you're not looking at the golf course today, you can certainly look at the scenery, which is fantastic today. The water is just glistening. Those Olympic mountains are just standing out there in the background. But once your mind drifts back to the golf course, you're going to have your game today.
Look
Firm
at
and
Stella
fast,
over
going to play
here.
like
Well,
a
y'all
true
can't see her,
Is
but
the
she's
wind
over
a
here.
factor?
It is. You get some of those cross breeze holes, then all of a sudden, you really better know exactly how you're striking the ball.
Maybe it'll be good. I think it's
Good
gonna
swing,
be good.
good shot yet again.
Oh, crap, it rolled.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths.
It's still pretty good putt for... Go
That's
in.
not how you picture it, Frank, when you step on that first tee.
No, you'd like to go back to that first tee right now and start again.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. That's a poor putt to start.
No!
Wicked, to say the least.
We're gonna do bad on this. No, don't tell me we gotta get... We got it right here. We're gonna get a freaking eagle.
Now to the second hole here at Chambers Bay. And Frank, it is not overly long. Where's the trouble here?
All right, man.
Well, 281 yards really to the big long bunker that goes all the way to the green. So as long as you can avoid that, you don't have to hit driver down here, just something that's going to be a little short of that. You're still only going to have 100 yards, really, or just over 100 yards into your second shot.
No, don't do it again.
A really
please,
good chance,
please,
too, to
please.
get off to a good start.
We've done it every time we didn't get it. We didn't do it this time.
Long shot.
Woo!
There's no way he could hit that without a tail breeze. Surely that breeze had to help there.
Beautiful
shot.
Oh,
yes, boy.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
So a bogey
on the
birdie. Good bounce
back
here.
at even par.
At the third
We've
tee
got
now,
to
Frank.
do better.
What are we
We've got to start
here?
doing better.
This green is anything other than symmetrical, so...
So hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Par 3.
So hold on, guys. I'm sorry for the hold up. As she is doing a party. Well, not her, but one of my friends is doing a party. I'm playing right now. I might join it later.
Terrific golf shot.
Better than the last time we did it.
An easy birdie. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right
You
direction.
didn't curve at all.
He'd settle for par here.
Why did you curve at the end?
Looking to take advantage with this putt. Drops it, and he's at even par. Frank, here on the 4th tee, you get a good look, don't you, at what Chambers Bay really is all about.
All right, man.
It's framed beautifully, Rich, by the bunkers there, left, short, off the tee, plus the ones down the right side. You can see everything in front of you, but the hole does bend to the right. This is another one where you've got a generous fairway, but don't be fooled by that. It's fairway first.
Yes, we got her on top of the
measuring
hill.
495 yards. Up with the big boys now, Frank.
Well, we saw that previous tee shot go 310. This one's further.
Alright, stop right there after you curve. Or keep going and go in the
On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity.
Let's go under par
You don't
right
want to
here.
let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Oh my God!
Man.
Why do I keep screwing it up?
That hurts. Just a couple of feet. Routine stuff.
About to say, if you don't go in and cut somebody's freaking nuts off.
Well, Frank, here at the fifth, and I'm not sure about my chances at a hole that's called free fall. I mean, are you kidding?
Well, should be free fall for you, that's for sure, and free fall for a lot of people playing it today. Hole looks straight away, but you see it starts to pinch in, that fairway that is, by bunkers left and right, and those bunkers come in exactly where you're trying to hit your tee shot.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway. Oh, nice strike, Rich. Not quite directly in line with the flag.
Just drifting a bit to the right, but he'll settle. That will be a great look at birdie. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
Why does it always
Well, that would
do
have
this
been
to
a
me?
bonus
Why
had it
not
gone in,
anybody
but
else?
still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Still playing even for the day after the par. Ready to tee off here at the sixth. Frank,
We're
where are
not
you
going to
looking
do better
to
than
land
we
the
did
ball
last
off the
time.
tee
So we
here?
had a
Well, as long as
67
it's
last
not in the
time.
rough, the bunkers, well, there's no trees here, really. That little green strip, that runway down there, another hole that bends to the right. But find the fairway. The fairway's wide enough. You've got a pretty good idea exactly where you want to go. And once again, this is one of the shorter par fours. So good drive here, just a short iron in.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. You can't hide the flagstick.
I'll take that. Now we've got to...
unbelievable that never deviated offline.
Two's always better than one when you count birdies in golf. Frank, this is a daunting challenge. The seventh hole, long par four. It's over 500 yards.
A huge bunker down the right side that probably runs for a good 200-300 yards. Obviously, that's to be avoided. And then, of course, there's the mounds and the hammocks and the dunes and that on the left side. That's the reason, really, why this hole's called Humpback. But then, a little bit like the golf course, there's only one greenside bunker to be worried about, but enough green left to go.
That's nice.
Good strike,
That's nice right there.
good lie,
We needed
good chance
that.
to attack the pin. This one will play a little bit longer. It's up the hill to that green.
No. Why did you do that? Why? No, don't keep going. Why?
So the second of the par four goes begging,
fudge.
and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Why didn't you roll?
Solid play, heart of the green. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Going.
Oh, that hurts.
What the fridge?
That
is
a
this
painful
game
bogey
rigged?
at the seventh hole. So a tester from 4 feet. So with that, the score is now at even par. Now to the eighth.
All right,
par
maybe
five,
we
Frank.
can.
Fortunately, there's no bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole looks a little narrow off the tee, but get down there, you're going to realize that's a fairly generous fairway. There's a little bit of mounding in this green, too, that actually slopes it back towards the player. So use that to your advantage. This has exploded off the club face. Second shot.
Yes.
We'll have a
Yes.
look, just 10 feet.
Such a good.
Shouldn't be a
such good
problem
shot.
here.
Why don't you ever go in?
Oh my goodness, he missed it. He missed the bunny. That's like missing a layup in basketball.
Even par, currently.
What the fridge?
Just didn't quite.
Why can't I just make
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here.
Guess I gotta aim this way just to make a freaking shot.
That's a par.
Shut up!
Card clean, still even for the round. Really good mix of holes here at Chambers Bay. And Frank, we finished this front side with a par 3 after just having come off that long par 5.
And it's a beauty too. The tee is some 100 feet up in the air, so you get a great view of this magnificent golf course, and you realize why it's called a true links. This green here, though, it looks rather daunting, well bunkered on the right side, but you can see enough of it. And once again, links, use the bounce, and you can still kick one in there close.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot.
So snack, though. Inexcusable.
What?
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Good effort and good par putt. Moving on to the back 9 here at Chambers Bay in the state of Washington.
We're gonna play 3. We're gonna keep playing until we do good. Like very good.
Frank, what's the 10th hole all about?
Dunes left and right, hence the name High Dunes. Obviously split the fairway there. But one of the factors of true links golf is you normally get to putt in the calm. The dunes protect this green from all the wind, so a relatively flat putting surface.
In the fairway here at the 10th, nice way to start off the back 9. Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Wow, I thought
with this game with me, what is it again? What if...
Has it?
What has this game got against me about making birdies? How simple
long par 4, 537 yards. Frank, how do you play this hole, with a bazooka?
Yeah, try and take that dune out of play, that's for sure, in the middle of the field. Bunkers down the left are more for scenic rather than, they're not really problematic for the player off the tee.
Such a terrible shot.
As I said, hit it over that dune, and then really there's a ridge in the middle of this green, so you've got to be on the right level. Well, a hard hole after that tee shot has now become an easy hole.
It's the great equalizer. When you can drive the golf ball, Frank, just like that, boy, it opens up so many avenues, and he'll have plenty to choose from here. Looks good. Chance to make a birdie. Early part of this back 9 and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. He's putting for birdie now.
Oh my God.
Now, just when you thought they might pick up one, now settle for a par.
These putts keep the round together. Frank, you hear it so often. This is a game of dealing with your miscues.
That's the beauty of this game of golf. You give it.
Can somebody tell me why I have to do this crap?
Measuring 311 yards, the 12th Frank seems to offer an opportunity for a player to do something pretty dramatic here.
Yeah, it's called the Narrows. Really, it should be called the Temptation, because what player stands on a tee knowing he can reach and doesn't take up the gauntlet?
What the fucking shit.
And as he strides up here to the 12th green, having hit it in regulation, he knows now that his work is by no means done. A long putt coming up.
What crappy shot. Just keep on rolling.
That's a head
Lovely.
scratcher. No other way to put it. That close to the green and misses it badly to the right. Settles in over the putt. Routine stuff for Rory. That's a par.
Jeez. Oh.
13th hole now. It's a dogleg right, par 4. Frank?
But at 534 yards, you need an eagle eye, which is the name of the hole, to find exactly where you want to hit this. Doglegs to the right. There is a fairway that's plenty wide to accept a good tee shot. And then from there on in, it's actually a relatively straightforward second shot, providing you can miss that bunker that's just short in the middle of the green.
Good tee shot, right in the fairway, and plenty long. Second shot, good look at the green.
Well, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line. What a display of shot making this has been, Frank.
That incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies.
Suck it,
coming up.
I just got a
So
freaking birdie. Woohoo!
Frank, this is the 5th par 4 in a row, and they're not easy. This one here at 14, really a daunting tee shot.
It is. That's why it's called Cape Fair. A true Cape hole in golf, Rich, is when you've got to decide how much you want to bite off when you hit across a slight dogleg. And this one, really, you're going to be rewarded the further left you can go. There is one little bunker in the middle of the fairway that you have to avoid. That's going to be 320 or so yards off the tee. This hole, 546 yards, you're going to see a variety of second shots, or the length of second shots here, determined purely by the bravery of the tee shot.
Why?
Frank, what do you want to do with the approach here at the 14th?
Just use that, the mounding that's sort of supplied there in front of you, the right side of the screen, maybe kick it towards it. There is a sort of runoff area to the left, but
Well,
then
that's
all of a
just
sudden you're in the sand. So keep the ball slightly right of center.
That was a good look. It's not falling right now.
What
I said
does
he's gonna be
EA
disappointed.
have against
Just
me?
5 feet left. Just like that, with a bogey, goes from
What
level
did I
par to
ever do?
1 over. Frank, normally in a golf course, you don't want to spend too much time in the trees, with the trees, around the trees. But part of me wants to go up and hug this tree, because he's all alone. It's the only tree on the whole golf course.
Well, I know you're a tree hugger, Rich, I really do. But at 246 yards, when they play this off the back tee at the US Open, believe me, nobody's hugging that tree. They're just trying to make 3.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Drops it, and he's at even par. Now to the 3-hole finishing stretch here at Chambers Bay, and we get it started with a relatively short par 4. It's a 423-yard hole, 16, Frank.
Being slightly to the right, there's a huge bunker all the way down the right side that sort of starts, I don't know, maybe about 100 yards off the tee, goes all the way to the green. You go right, and then you realize why this hole is called
That's
Beach.
just
That was
amazing.
Well, you don't want to compound the error. Out of bounds, and now back on the tee with a provisional. This one has to be in play. This will be the 3rd shot after being penalized for going out of bounds. Good contact.
At least
good
get
result.
on and pour.
Frank, I think what
Save
sets
your
golf
baby.
apart from other sports is that the fan can get so close to the great athlete as the round is being played.
Yeah, well, that's why the sport itself, and we consider it more intimate for that reason. Most golf spectators play the game. Whereas other sports, you don't see NFL players sitting in the grandstand. You see spectators, but most golf fans are golfers.
Oh,
Well, that was solid, Rich.
my God.
This one's safely on.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. So, 2 over par for the round. Frank, you don't need just a caddy out here at Chambers Bay. Seems like you need a sports psychologist. You start thinking about the names of these holes. Beached at 16, and what's 17 called?
Derailed. And you can see why, too. That green's perched up there. If you've got the round going in the wrong direction, this is not a hole to start on. So if you've got a run going, it's just a good tee shot that lands around the front there, and you just take a 3 here. This is not a time to be a hero.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's formality now.
So 1 over par for the round. Now to the 18th hole, Frank. Everyone wants to finish in style.
Yeah, the home hole here, once again you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realize that Chambers Bay was designed as a walk-in golf course, and it was designed to have fun and test every department of your game. 18 will do that. It probably gives you more trouble on both sides of the hole than any other hole on the golf course.
Leave a comment down below
Frank,
who's
right
watching.
Yeah, there was no advantage to try and get any more out of that. Smart shot. Should be safely on deck.
I mean, that's how the game is played. Right there.
Holy
He's just
crap.
making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Not too bad, a round of 70. Frank, this was our first trip to Chambers Bay here in the state of Washington.
Comment
and it
down below
provided
who's
a
watching.
stunning
If it's
and
Noah,
dramatic
Adam, and Luke.
backdrop for the national
Or
championship
Noah
for
and
the U.S.
Adam,
Open.
please.
It's been a fun
Forgive
time
me
in the
for
U.S.
this
Open
morning.
history. We had Pinehurst in
I'm sorry.
2014, and go to a true links course in Chambers Bay
I want to make a
has
YouTube
realized that
channel
golf
with you
shouldn't be
guys.
stereotyped. This is a fantastic
And,
golf course,
I really do.
and it's
wanna-
one, obviously, where you've got to have every
Please
department of
forgive
your
me,
game on song.
resubscribe.
Nothing quite like it. A U.S. Open. And this one from Chambers Bay was something to behold. For my partner, Frank Novello, and all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long from Chambers Bay. That one is
Well,
just
that
a little offline, and that will
crap
not
is
end up in the fairway.
Shot in the world.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. So from the rough back to the fairway, that's the right way to go.
Yeah, didn't take the bait, and at least now he's only going to play the price of a poor tee shot. Still got a good chance, though, getting away with par.
The frick
Doing
kind of
whatever
putt-
he wants with that
chip
golf
was
ball.
that?
Moving it left, moving it right, hitting it straight when it's called for. He's doing it all.
No.
That's a poor putt to start.
We're doing better than we
Wicked,
did
to
last
say the
time. We
least.
didn't
Clean
we
this
didn't
up
do
with a
good. We
tap.
got like a
+1
70
in
the
the
last
early
round.
going. Now to the second hole here at Chambers
not
Bay,
good.
and Frank, it is not overly long. Where's
Well,
the
for
trouble
these guys,
here?
it's
Well,
not.
281
Well, I mean, it's good,
yards
but
really to the big long
That was
bunker
the
that
worst
goes all the
one.
way to the green. So as long as you can avoid that, you don't have to hit driver down here, just something that's going to be a little short of that. You're still only going to have 100 yards, really,
No,
just
no,
over
no, no,
100
I do
yards
it
in
every
for your second shot. A
time.
really good chance, too, to get off to a good start.
Yay!
That's an absolute beauty.
Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
a superb shot.
Such a
You're not
good
going to see
shot.
much better than that all day today.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. So begins the climb back. At the third tee now, Frank, and what are we staring at here?
This green is anything other than symmetrical, so be very, very cautious on where the flag is. Anything in the middle of the green you can putt to the corners. Well, if you can call them corners, more like ragtails, but beautiful par 3.
Terrific golf shot. And
Oh,
now,
yeah.
that for an easy birdie. So coming off the birdie on the previous hole, a chance now for yet another one.
And momentum all in his favor. Rack up another one.
Frank, standing here on the fourth tee at Chambers Bay, you can
That's
see what
good,
this
that's
golf
good. Let's
course
keep
is
this
all
momentum
about
going.
with those dunes on the left and all that sand down on the right. A lot of trouble here.
Yeah, first hole, Rich, really that bends to the right, but if anything, you want to keep the tee shot down the left side. It's going to give you a better angle to the green. And unlike the two previous holes, this fairway slopes to the other direction, to the right.
In the thick
Dang
stuff.
it.
Thick, it's brutal out there.
Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means.
Oh no! Why? I didn't even freaking do that!
Just a bit offline.
This is so stupid now.
So the second
now
of the par 4
freaking
goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
He cannot hide the flag stick from that man inside of 5 feet. A makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. Stays at 1 under with that par. Frank, it's kind of fun to swing away on an elevated tee like this, the 5th here at Chambers Bay.
It looks straight away. It certainly does. And under 500 yards, so it gives you a chance, plus that elevation. You should be able to knock one down there. The whole pinch is in, though, with those bunkers left and right. And there's just one bunker in the front of this green. And that, as you can guess, should be avoided.
Be careful.
Alright, who's watching? Leave a comment who's watching.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Frank, what do we have with the approach shot here at the 5th?
Just got to be cognizant of that bunker. That's you can see it there. That's just central front of this green. You either got to go around it, or if you're good enough, then you go straight over it. But you've got to have a ton of spin on the second shot.
And it makes the green in regulation. Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt. Count that.
Let's go.
That's a birdie. Getting set to hit the tee shot here at the 6th at Chambers Bay. Frank, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee here?
There's a nice dune down that left side that sort of gives you a good line that you can work the ball off here. But remember, this is a links golf course, so you don't try and fight Mother Nature because she'll always win. So just anything down the left, let that ball sort of kick its way back towards the middle of the fairway. A lengthy par 4, though, at 495. Rich, there's great drivers of the ball. We've seen Norman, Nicholas over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely full turn, plenty of power, and just piped it.
Made it look easy right there, and he's such a good-looking player. When he's dialed in, swinging the way he is right now, just a pleasure to watch. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Been this way all day. Airtight, no mistakes, solid shot.
And yet another green in regulation.
Ooh, good effort right there. Almost made it. Nudge this one home, finish it up. Now at 1 under for the round.
Obviously, that's to be avoided. And then, of course, there's the mounds and the hammocks and the dunes and that on the left side. That's the reason, really, why this hole's called Humpback. But then, a little bit like the golf course, there's only one greenside bunker to be worried about, but enough green left of that.
But this could be really good, Frank.
Straight at it.
Can't ask for much more here at the 7th. He has hit a good one. Let's see what the dominant number 1 player can do. Rory McIlroy now on the approach shot. It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. That is classy.
They had a chance of going in.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Just like that, now at 2 under. Now to the 8th and a long par 5, Frank.
Fortunately, there's no bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole looks a little narrow off the tee, but get down there, you're going to realize that's a fairly generous fairway. There's a little bit of mounding in this green, too, that actually slopes it back towards the player. So use that to your advantage.
I knew it right away. Picked up the tee, didn't even look at it. We can see it. It's perfect. Right down the middle of the fairway. That is a really good shot landing close to the flagstick. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Oh, yes. Yes, an eagle. Let's go.
2 under to 4 under, just like that.
This is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough.
Ah, crap.
Well, we've seen this before today.
Not such a
in
great
the bunker.
shot.
Great professionals, Frank, they don't fear the green side bunker shot, do they?
No, because you can be as aggressive or as conservative as you want. You actually have far more options. And you don't have to hit the ball first.
A beautiful, soft touch out of the bunker. That's Mickelson-esque. Par for McIlroy.
At least we got a
Just
par.
waiting
It
for
wasn't that
moment
bad.
when he hits that accelerator and pulls away. Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back nine, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep
That's
out
fair.
of your
Under
own
4.
way.
As we're at like under like 2 or 3 last time. The person that was under when we scored 67.
Beyond long.
Goodness, did he get all of that one? Wow.
That was in the lead, but
Wow,
now,
Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Just 5 feet left.
but now this one's in the lead.
That
was so bad, though. That was my fault.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Locked in on the read and the speed. 4 under on the day.
So we're like under 3, I'm pretty sure.
Well, here we are at the 11th. Frank, this is a brutally long
We're
par
doing
4.
great.
And a little bit blind,
Now.
too. There's that big dune in the middle of the fairway, and it's sort of a bit daunting. You're not quite sure what's behind that. Well, what is behind that is actually fairway. And just carry it over there. That'll certainly shorten the hole up. And then from there, it's a little bit of a
pretty good,
dogleg to
though.
the right.
Nicely played
I
shot.
didn't mean
about
that
310
was
yards
terrible, though.
down the fairway. Good swing, good shot yet again.
Okay, now stop. Stop.
Beautiful
Oh,
shot.
yes.
That is tight.
Even though I hate this
That is
whole
one to
thing.
savor for the rest of the round.
Just
Let's
amazing
go.
display. The records continue to fall. Measuring 311 yards, the 12th, Frank, seems to offer an opportunity for a player to do something pretty dramatic here.
Yeah, it's called the Narrows. Really, it should be called the Temptation, because what player stands on a tee knowing he can reach and doesn't take up the gauntlet? This ball never even looked like it was going down the field, like hitting way right.
There's no stop, please stop.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Probably going to have to hit one more club here, Frank. A little bit uphill. Safe for your
That's
board.
perfect. I'm not going for eagle like I wanted, but
That's a birdie for McIlroy. It's just so
and I mean,
explosive.
I love that.
13th hole now. It's a dogleg right, par 4, Frank.
But at 534 yards, you need an eagle eye, which is the name of the hole, to find exactly where you want to hit this. Doglegs to the right. There is a fairway that's plenty wide to accept a good tee shot. And then from there on in, it's actually a relatively straightforward second shot, providing you can miss that bunker.
Okay,
that's
good
just
first
short
shot.
in the middle of the green.
Interesting, with the almost space-age advancements in golf equipment, what with new, lighter materials, and with the increased focus on fitness and strength, players are hitting the ball longer than ever. That has forced architects to lengthen the golf courses without sacrificing
not getting
the
on them,
integrity
too.
or the shot value
Maybe I
of the
can
original
chip it
design.
in for a birdie.
Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole, don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
Shouldn't be a problem here. So close.
Well, that's not good,
that is
as
a painful
we're
miss
back
right
at under
there.
5
And a
if I
bogey,
can make
drop
this.
shot here at the 13th.
Okay,
And he makes
as
it
we're
for a
doing.
bogey here.
So yeah, we are at under
Frank,
5.
this is the fifth
We're back at
par
under
4 in
5.
a row, and they're not easy. This
We
one here
don't
at
want a good
14,
hole.
really a daunting tee shot.
It is. That's why it's called Cape Fair. A true Cape hole in golf, Rich, is when you've got to decide how much you want to bite off when you hit across a slight dogleg. And this one, really, you're going to be rewarded the further left you can go. There is one little bunker in the middle of the fairway that you have to avoid. That's going to be 320 or so yards off the tee. This hole, 546 yards, you're going to see a variety of second shots, or the length of second shots here, determined purely by the bravery of the tee shot.
Great strike and a great result.
Good shot,
Setting
good
up,
shot,
good
I
chance
guess.
to attack the flag.
Second shot.
Frank, which way is this headed?
Well, judging by his body English, it looks like it's heading a little right. There is a bit of green
Ah,
out
you
there,
stupid
though.
motherfucker.
Well, that one didn't work out. It didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Pretty good shot right there. It's a very makeable putt here. He is currently 5 under for his round. Really has it going.
Excuse
5
my
under.
language, I'm sorry about
At last,
that. I did
Frank,
not mean to
a
say
break
that.
from those long par
If we can-
fours.
if
We
we
just
can
played
keep doing
5
this
par
good.
fours in a row. Now the par 3 15th.
And also, as you can see in the distance, you can actually see a tree. One of the few that are on the golf course. Hence the name of 15. It's called Lone Fir. Not overly long, just a little short hole. But in the US Open, obviously they can play it at around 250 yards. It's just a fun par 3. But check where that flag is, because sometimes 3 is a good score here. But an easy flag position, and then go straight at it.
How'd you like that strike?
That was top of the tree.
12 feet still to go. Good try.
Why?
Just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
You
Why?
can't make them all. You'd like to.
Okay,
You
make
can't.
sure you just
So they'll tap in.
make.
That puts them at
God,
4 under for the
I
round.
don't want to drop down. I want to freaking.
Now to the par 4, 423 yards, 16th hole. What's the right play, Frank?
Fairway first, once again, you'll see the slope of the fairway from the left to the right side. It means move your aim down that left side. It'll make this fairway appear that much bigger. And of course, then when you hit into this green, you're really going to have to flight that second shot properly. This is like a tabletop green.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Why? Why
So the
did
second
I
of the
have
par
to do
four
that?
goes
Oh my
begging.
God!
Now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes.
Now
If
I've
he
got a
doesn't hit.
freaking. Boom!
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. They'll take it. That's a par. Frank, you don't need just a caddy out here at Chambers Bay. Seems like you need a sports psychologist. You start thinking about the names of these holes. Beached at 16, and what's 17 called?
Derailed, and you can see why too. That green's perched up there. If you've got the round going in the wrong direction, this is not a hole to start on. So if you've got a run going, just a good tee shot that lands around the front there, and you just take a 3 here. This is not a time to be a hero.
Frank, it hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
Yeah, you wonder what he's thinking on that. Not a problem there, Rich.
Holy
That's just a poor putt
fuzz!
right there. No other way to say it. And a drop shot, a bogey at 17. trying to get out of here without too many bumps and bruises.
Holy
this one
crap!
Is
It didn't even have a curve
now
on
to
it.
the 18th hole, Frank. Everyone wants to finish in
Gosh,
style.
now I'm tired.
The home hole here, once again you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realise that Chambers Bay was designed as a walking golf course, and it was designed to have fun and test every department in your game. 18 will do that. It probably gives you more trouble on both sides of the hole than any other hole on the golf course.
Freaking get on in two.
He has just hammered this drive here at the 18th, and now he is in a really good position to make a birdie here on the final hole.
Swear to God, I'm never
Headed
gonna
for the
freaking
bunker.
do it, Emma.
That one is in the bunker.
Oh my God,
Well,
I
we've seen
swear
this
if I...
before today.
Gosh.
In the bunker. Well, bunker play is really about technique and feel. The two greatest ever are probably Gary Player and Seve Ballesteros. Seve actually was so good, he was so skilled, that he could open up a 3-iron. That's right, a 3-iron on a short bunker shot from a green side bunker and splash it to a couple of feet.
We got a 4 on
as
the
if
last
he just
hole.
used a 60-degree sandwich. Amazing.
So we did do better.
Presented by EA Sports in association with the PGA Tour. Today we're here at Chambers Bay in University Place, Washington. Rich Lerner alongside.
Alright, so guys, that's all for today. See you later, boys and girls. Goodbye.